Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, my dear students? Welcome back to our lesson. Today, inshallah, we are going to continue with lesson 3B, reading, exercise C, D, and E, students book, page 32, neologism, part 2. And also, inshallah, we are going to cover the vocabulary A and B. Our learning objectives today, students will be able to 1. Respond to 5 WH questions after scanning the reading text neologism. 2. Identify the writer's opinion about neologism. 3. Identify the words that make the 4 neologisms. 4. Find and match some phrasal verbs with their meanings. Let's start. Students book, page 32. Exercise C. Now scan the text, then read it carefully and answer the questions. Number 1. Where do new words in the English language come from? 2. What does vlog mean? 3. According to the text, why are online dictionaries useful? 4. What happens to new words that fall out of fashion? 5. When do dictionaries decide to include a word? And now you are going to listen and read at the same time, and then we're going to solve them together. Let's start.
3B. 1. Read. Neologisms. When you see a word you don't know, the easiest way to find out its meaning is to look it up in a dictionary. However, you might sometimes be surprised to find that the word isn't in fact in there. This is because English is constantly words and expressions enter the language all the time. These are called neologisms, and they can come from any new situation that becomes part of daily life. This is how, in the modern world, we constantly come across new words to describe various activities and habits, many of them relating to the internet and the online world. In many cases, new words are made up of other existing words. For example, vlog, the word for a blog which is shown through video, takes the V from video and adds it to blog. To keep up with these new words, dictionaries are updated constantly. This sounds like a difficult task, but fortunately the internet has made this easier. Most dictionaries now have online versions which are much simpler to update. Of course, not all neologisms make it into the dictionary. Some new words quickly fall out of fashion, and others simply aren't used by enough people or in enough places. Most dictionaries agree that they will only include words that have appeared in a variety of different places and that have been in use for a certain amount of time. Sometimes it can be years before a new word is considered popular enough to include in a dictionary. So, if you can't find the word you're looking up, go online and search for some examples of how it's used. See if you can work out what it means for yourself.
And now, after we scanned the text, we want to solve exercise C together. Number 1. Where do new words in the English language come from? They can come from where? They can come from any situation that becomes part of our life. So, where can we find the answer in the text? It's in this paragraph. These are called neologisms, and they can come from any new situation that becomes part of daily life. Second question, what does vlog mean? Who knows? It's a blog where you can post videos. So, if you want to justify your answer, you will find it in this paragraph. For example, vlog, the word for a blog which is shown through video, takes the V from the video and adds it to blog. Third question, According to the text, why are online dictionaries useful? Who's going to tell me why? Because updating them is a simple task. Where can I find the answer? In this paragraph. Fortunately, the internet has made this easier. Most dictionaries now have online versions, which are much simpler to update. Number 5. What happens to new words that fall out of fashion? They are not found in the dictionary because they are not used. Where can I find the answer? In this paragraph. Not all neologisms make it into the dictionary. Some new words quickly fall out of fashion, and others simply aren't used by enough people or in enough places. 5. When do dictionaries decide to include a word? When? When it has been used in a number of different situations for some time. Where can I find the answer? Here, most dictionaries agree that they will only include words that have appeared in a variety of different places and that have been in use for a certain amount of time. Post-reading activity. After we read and we listened and we answered the question, now we have to answer exercise D. What does the writer suggest? A. It might be easier to find a neologism in an online dictionary. B. Most dictionaries avoid using neologisms. C. Some dictionaries include neologisms that have fallen out of fashion. So what is the correct answer? A, B, or C? The correct answer is A. Why? To justify our answer, it is in this part. So if you can't find the word you are looking up, go online and search for some examples of how it's used. And now let's solve exercise E together. Look at the following dictionary entries. Can you work out which two words were used to make each one? Now look at the 4 neologisms and read the definitions and guess what are the 2 words that each new neologism consists of. Let's start with the first one. It is frenemy. Frenemy is a noun. It means a person who pretends to be a friend but he is an enemy. So the words are friend plus enemy to be frenemy. Second one, hungry. It's an adjective. It means annoyed and angry because you are feeling hungry. So the 2 words are hungry plus angry. Conversation. It's a noun. It means a conversation about nothing. So what are the 2 words? Non plus conversation to be conversation. Chillax. It's a verb. To calm down and relax. So what are the 2 words? Chill plus relax to be chillax. I hope you understood the exercise. Over to you. Discuss. Are there any neologisms in your language? How would you translate them into English? So, I want you to tell me about your language and your neologisms. For example, if you live in Qatar, you will find something called كهرماء. What is كهرماء? كهرماء consists of كهرباء, electricity, plus ماء, water. So this is one of the neologisms in Qatar. I am waiting for your neologisms. 2. Vocabulary. Exercise A. Read the sentence below. What's the meaning of the phrase in bold? Let's read the example first. When people want to find the meaning of unknown words, they usually look them up in a dictionary. So, look up. Guess what is it? Let's read the note. The phrase in bold is a phrasal verb. A phrasal verb consists of a verb such as get or break and an adverb such as back and or one or more prepositions such as for or on with. The meaning of the phrasal verb is different from the meaning of the verb it includes. Now, do you know or do you understand what a phrasal verb is? Let's simplify it more. What is a verb and what is a phrasal verb? For example, the verb give. Give means to offer something to someone or to provide someone with something. For example, my dad gave me an amazing present. Here it is a verb. But give up, it's a phrasal verb. To stop doing or to stop having something. For example, Jassim never gives up running, even after his accident. So here, gives up is a phrasal verb. And now, let's focus on the phrasal verbs in the text. We have here come from, come across, keep up with, and work out. So I want you to read them and focus on the meaning. And now, after we understood what a phrasal verb is, we want to solve exercise B. Find phrasal verbs in the text and match them with the meanings below. So, number 1, to start, be born or be made somewhere. So, what is the proper or correct phrasal verb here? Come from. Very good. And now, please pause the video and continue answering and then check your answers. Good job. And now, open your workbook, please, page 28. Let's solve exercise B. Complete with the correct form of the phrasal verbs in the box. In the box we have look up, keep up with, come across, work out, and come from. Let's solve the first one together. 1. What are you doing? I'm doing an assignment for my science class. I was surfing the net when a few websites that have some interesting information, but I need more information. So, what is the suitable phrasal verb here? Very good. Came across. But wait, here it's come across. Why here it is came across? Who's going to tell me? Very good. I heard someone said because the sentence is in the past. So when it is in the past form, we change the verb to the past form. Very good. And now, please pause the video and continue answering and then play it again and check your answers. Good job! And now we came to the end. Thank you for watching, thank you for participating, and time to say goodbye.